sub-Saharan Africa, the isolation of rural communities often means limited access to resources, to information and to socio-economic opportunities, especially for women and youth. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, developed a unique gender-transformative approach to empower people and mobilize communities in an effort to address the challenges of rural development. This approach, called Dimitra Clubs, is being implemented in several African countries. These clubs have several features. They improve access to information for rural populations, and above all, they strengthen organizational capacities, as well as those required for reflection and action, all of which is achieved with a special focus on those most marginalized. Since 2006, this highly participatory approach has been very successful. Dimitra Clubs give women and men the opportunity to make their voices heard and to achieve their full potential. The Dimitra Clubs are basically groups of women, men or young people who decide to get organized to play an active role in their own environment. The discussions are facilitated by club members themselves. Mixed or not, these groups consist of about 30 members. Sometimes there are several clubs in the same village. Each club receives a solar radio and in some cases a mobile phone. These are the only items provided. During meetings, the clubs identify common problems and find solutions they can implement. Then, by themselves or in collaboration with other actors, the clubs take action.
N'importe quel village peut accueillir un club d'écoute. L'essentiel, qu'on puisse échanger avec eux, discuter avec eux pour qu'ils comprennent le sens des clubs d'écoute, la dynamique et qu'ils décident de l'internaliser et de s'en approprier. Donc c'est une volonté personnelle des communautés qui permet de l'installer. Mais la majorité des villages qui acceptent et qui prennent le pas avec nous ont des résultats similaires, même si ce n'est pas les mêmes types de résultats, puisqu'ils ne vivent pas les mêmes problèmes.
Thanks to radio and other relevant technologies, the Dimitra Clubs share their achievements and their deliberations. They are an inspiration for other clubs and their communities. This collaboration also benefits radio stations which, through the clubs, have a means of strengthening participation and broadening their audience.
Avec le projet FAO-Dimitra, les auditeurs ont droit au chapitre. C'est ainsi que parfois ils interviennent, disent qu'ils veulent entendre parler de l'agriculture, de l'élevage, de la pêche, du petit commerce. Et d'autres encore insistent pour qu'on puisse aussi parler de la femme.
Three types of activities are needed to set up the clubs: awareness raising, training, and support. A local organization is responsible for following this long-term process, with the support of FAO. During the awareness-raising phase, the partner organization presents the Dimitra Club's approach to all members of the community. Special efforts are made to involve the most marginalized groups, such as women and youth. The administrative and traditional authorities, as well as the government services, are also made aware of the approach and its principles. This step allows for community engagement and paves the way for the first wave of individual commitments. During the first year, a series of training sessions are held for club members and radio stations. They focus on how the clubs work, gender equality, participatory communication, and radio production. Other technical sessions are organised according to specific needs and opportunities. The support is provided by the partner organisation. Its facilitators ensure a regular presence in the communities and assist the clubs with methodological backing of FAO-Dimitra. This phase is essential to allow the clubs to adopt and apply the approach's principles. These include the participation of all, effective and inclusive communication, gender, networking, action as a systematic outcome of the discussions, and ownership of the approach by the communities. This process generally allows for the clubs to become self-reliant in 2 years' time. Club members and their families improve their livelihoods and those of their communities.
J'ai vu des changements. Parce qu'en tant qu'inspecteur de l'agriculture, quand je passais avant l'installation des clubs, les gens me demandaient des machettes, les gens me demandaient des semences, les gens me demandaient ceci. Mais actuellement, on ne me demande plus rien. Au contraire, on me dit, venez voir ce que nous avons fait.
Dimitra clubs serve as triggers for behavioural changes in many areas. The Dimitra clubs enable everyone, especially women and youth, to transform rural environments and improve people's future. They are real stepping stones for individual and collective action and for gender equality.